Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us as we continue our D&D campaign across Delos. And just a reminder, we do play this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of the shenanigans unfold right as they happen, feel free to come join us. I always put a link to the stream down in the description below, and also a reminder that all of our players are fellow streamers. They are all amazing content creators, so please go check them out on Twitch. You won't regret it. So just one little note with these next several videos. Normally what I'll do is I'll go through them all the way, start to finish, and do a lot of editing as far as like cutting out coughs, rules looking up, things like that, just to kind of help speed it along. And so it's just kind of like the straight D&D goodness. However, what's kind of happened is I've got this really big backlog of videos, and I feel really bad because I haven't been able to get them out to y'all. So what I'm going to do is just essentially just upload them, just sort of raw, no editing, aside from maybe chopping off the front and the back of it, just because there's just a lot of like banter and goofing around with chat and with the group that doesn't really pertain to the session. And that way we can kind of get all these videos uploaded, and then after that I'm going to try to go back to editing them all again. We'll kind of see, just because of, again, they take me a little too long to get through, but we'll kind of see what my time constraints are when that time comes. But enough of that, we're going to get right to it. So last time on D&D, some things happened. You guys made your way from Ingradale to Lassus, a small lake town. On the way, you noticed a bird, some sort of bird or crow following you along. And you guys blasted it out of the sky. When you went to go find its body, you guys kind of found like a puff of ash that Nyla recognized as sort of spell components. And then you were ambushed by some zombies that dug themselves out of the ground. You guys quickly defeated them and continued on. When you got to Lassus, you guys noticed that it was very, very quiet. There was nobody about. So you guys did a little poking around and found some very sad, sorrowful-looking folks in the tavern, where you learned that the dead in the cemetery had come back to life, and the townspeople had to essentially put them down again. So many of them killed their loved ones, which kind of left a a cloud of sadness sort of hanging over the town. While Ebrin was in the tavern finding this information out, Alarin and Nyla were kind of hanging outside the tavern, and they were approached by a weird old man wearing a tinfoil hat. He handed them both a tinfoil hat. Nyla refused, but Alarin took one.
Shiny.
Later on, Alarin donned their tinfoil hat and went to bed. And everybody had a very strange dream, except for Alarin, about a voice deep in the lake telling them that they must avoid the lake, and they all woke up feeling like they shouldn't go near it, like they need to stay away. And they all had a terrible night's sleep. You guys still got a long rest in, so guys reset all that stuff. But the only one that feels really well rested is Alarin, and they did not have the dreams. And that's where we left off. You guys had all kind of met together, I believe, downstairs in the tavern.
I think they told me not to go in the lake. Or not to go near the lake as well.
There was also, I forgot to mention, a paladin you guys noticed, who was a paladin of Apollo, who was extra sad because he had to kill his zombie wife that had come back to life. Okay, and I think that's all. I think that's everything. What's up, comic? Definitely go to the place that you should stay away from.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's the plan for now? Did we have a plan, or are we just gonna keep going?
I don't know. I
think
just
you
woke up.
guys,
Also, that's some real intense music.
Yeah, I need
Meddling.
to separate the playlist like I did for the first campaign. I just keep forgetting to.
Oh, I have
It's
it
okay.
muted.
They have a different kind of bard in the morning.
So help you get ready for the day.
This poor
Oh, that's
paladin
super
just sad
intense.
and
Oh my
listening to this.
goodness.
But are we?
I know we wanted to look out for a church to see if there was a statue bleeding or something. But we can also take a peek at the lake.
I thought you guys said you didn't want to go anywhere near the lake.
I mean, I don't. Fuck the water.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, but like, I mean, I trust you guys, so
I mean,
fairly trust you
I
guys.
am somewhat intrigued by why would someone or something say to stay away from the lake when this presence is coming from the lake itself.
There, I try to go for
I
a
mean,
little
what
bit of
if
a
it's
sadder
actually just
song.
trying to warn us that there's something in there that'll kill us? So I mean, maybe we don't go near the water. I don't know. Look, man, the water hosts many a deadly creature. Don't fuck with the water won't fuck with you. Until it fucks with you, then you fuck with the water.
I'm just looking up at
Then why are we
Gary and
thinking
nodding
about-
profusely, agreeing.
But I mean, I know you guys wanted to check out why. If you guys want to, you can. I'm probably just gonna stay on the land though, so
We can do that later. We do have the church to try and find,
And a letter to deliver.
and a letter to deliver. I know you wanted to get rid of the corpses as well. For good.
Oh, I forgot the party wanted to go try and burn all of the corpses.
The one that keeps coming back to life.
Okay.
There was a suggestion about digging them up and setting them on fire.
Do you think cremation would work with that? I mean, it's
I would hope so.
huh.
But
And
even
here's my
then,
other
I'd rather
question.
not have
Go on.
zombies on fire all over the place.
We also have the possibility to light all of this on fire.
It's
The town?
No, I don't mean we're going to, Steve.
I mean,
Might
if
as
you
well.
really
I
want
mean,
to.
we could.
Hello?
I meant
I mean,
just like.
It solves a lot of problems.
Heroes to zeros real quick. God damn.
I'm sure it's fine. They have nothing to lose anymore.
Oh my god. No, I just. Never mind. You
Poor
know
lasses.
what? Forget I said anything.
Poor lasses.
I'll fetch the torches.
No!
Okay.
Hey, Bryn, what do you?
Everyone would not like to see the world burn.
Oh, well, it's bright. It's kind of shiny, but it's not like
the
metallic
world,
shiny.
it's just a small
It's
fishing
terrifying.
village.
It's warm.
No.
Well, but so should we ask around to see if we can find any of this? They are buried graveyard or anything like that, or should we try to do?
That sounds like a good start.
Oh shit!
It could be. We can go to the church, we can ask for the bodies, what they do with it.
Like a good start.
Wait, does this town have like a leader or anything like that? Like a mayor or some shit?
You can ask.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume he's dead.
Yeah. That's yeah. That makes logical sense.
Was it a question for me or not? How last in the RP?
I assume that there's like at least like 1 or 2 people in here in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll
There's a tavern owner or two, kind of like behind the counter. And then there's a couple folks kind of sort of just staring off into nothing.
These poor people. They're so depressed. I mean, I would be too.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Don't do that.
Yeah, no, that's my bad. But I'll walk up to the tavern keep.
How can I help you?
Is there someone that is running this town while everything's happening, or is there something else?
Well, usually we. Shit, hold on. Did I give him a name?
Did you throw him in the water?
I need to make sure I bring my list of names every time, and I like don't. Usually we sort of we don't really have like a designated leader, but we all kind of look to Ronald. He's the paladin that was in here the other day. What a terrible name.
I am tempted to meme. Ronald. Okay.
What a terrible.
Is he here, or where does he usually kind of stay?
His home's more towards the center of town, but he's mostly starts his day standing watch over the graveyard to see if the dead come back, but they haven't since we've put them back to rest again.
Oh, right. Is that like north from here, east of here? How far away is it?
It's a little east, kind of towards the edge of town.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Of course.
And I'll head back to our table. Well, Elrin, great news. Same with you, Nyla. The paladin is the leader, or the de facto leader, in a sense. He's in the graveyard right now. It's just to the east. We can get 2 birds with 1 stone. Talk to him. Burn the graveyard. Mission accomplished. Everyone's happy.
Consider it done.
Kind of fucked up that they're just gonna go burn just a town's graveyard without
torches.
saying.
God.
Good
We should
old.
probably ask if it's okay first, but I mean, okay.
I mean, that's why
Like
the
a
leader is
good
there.
old hometown corpse burning.
Yep.
So it's okay. So I'm trying to picture this. It's early morning.
We're
And
getting ready to burn stuff.
a group of 4 people, strangers to the town, in fact, all light torches and begin walking east. Is that
No.
okay? I just
We
wanted
didn't
to.
think
just
we were
like-
lighting the torches yet.
Okay.
We just gather all the bodies into a pit, and we just light them on fire. Quick,
How
clean,
long is it going to
efficient.
take us to dig this pit?
Good question. Next.
I mean, you're gonna.
have any
This whole
do you have
burning
any
the
other
bodies
ideas?
thing maybe a little more time
I
consuming.
mean, you're gonna have to exhume all of the bodies too.
I mean, if you want to wait for the bodies to come out of the ground by themselves, or
I mean, they haven't yet, again, so...
I guess we can go down to this paladin / leader.
Yeah, maybe
Whoever
we
he
should talk to
is.
him first.
Maybe
we
he knows
burn
something
him
about
too?
this infamous lake.
He might have some information about it. Yeah, let's head out. Let's finish our food and let's head to the graveyard.
I'm ready
Sounds
to
good to me.
depart whenever.
As am I.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so as you guys walk to the eastern part of town where the graveyard lays, like the day before when you guys had entered town, you notice that it's very quiet. There's not really anybody out and about. You pass what looks like the the structure of a fish market or some sort of market, kind of close-ish to the lake, but still sort of in town, and it's completely empty. There's boats kind of stacked up by it as well. And as you kind of continue on, you see some folks kind of watching you through windows of the houses. And you come upon sort of a large gated field. There's a small kind of like shed-sized like temple kind of. And then kind of within the gated yard, and you see a man who Ebron would recognize as the paladin. He's in full armor. He's got a shield strapped to his back and a sword at his hip. He kind of just seems to be pacing back and forth, kind of staring off at the graveyard.
I'll just approach him.
He doesn't really say anything as you approach, and his gaze does not wander from the field and the headstones and the such.
I'm just gonna stay next to him and watch too.
It all seems pretty quiet. It's not much going on. Just you see, headstones, some of them crumpled. You can see kind of where it looks like there's been a lot of freshly dug graves. And yeah. The grass kind of around the little temple is overgrown. It looks like it hasn't really been kept up with very much over the last I don't know. You guess that it's been kind of gone unkempt for maybe like several days.
After a while, I kind of just look over at him. How is it today?
Same as it was yesterday. Quiet, thankfully. And he's gonna kind of take a second to actually look at you now, and he goes, you're not from around here? Definitely not a familiar face, at least. What are you doing in a sad town like this?
Well, we had no intention of stopping, to be honest. Our business is in Elvengard, but with what's happening here, we decided to see what aid we could offer.
That's kind of you, but I'm not sure what kind of aid anybody could offer at a time like this.
Well, even if it's just one more blade to strike down an undead, that's still something that we can provide.
It's appreciated, but I'm hoping that they don't get back up again after we've had to lay them down to rest.
Lay them down to rest the second time.
It's, I don't know if you've heard, but just a few days ago, there were some lights in the sky, and they flew into the graveyard, and corpses began rising again. Many of us defended the town, and had to slay our loved ones.
And ever since the lights appeared, has it been an ongoing threat?
Just the once, thankfully. Hopefully that is the only time.
Well, we might know something about this. We come from the capital, which seems to have been the center of what's going on. Because there we witnessed a group of cultists perform a ritual and release these spirits from a statue of Hades in front of the castle. But what seemed like a small event, a small attack, seems to have had an effect across all of the continent, from what we've heard.
That's troubling news. Hopefully it's not widespread across the whole continent, but I guess at least find solace that it's not just here in a sort of weird way.
Well, we have yet to find the true cause of what happened, what the cultists did, or a solution. But maybe we could help find a solution to this immediate problem that you're having here.
Well, if you said it's part of a bigger issue, I'm not sure what we could do here to change anything. Just a small lake town.
Is there a church nearby? Perhaps with a statue of Hades or any of the other gods? That might offer a clue.
There's the small temple over that way, and he'll kind of give a little nod towards the sort of like shack size, little shed size building. We used to pray to Apollo, but these last few days I felt like a power of my power gifted to me by Apollo has waned. It's all I can do is to just lift my sword, but the power to heal, the power to wield the light is gone.
Do you know why that might be?
I'm not sure. But most of the people in town have, with what's happened, how can you believe in a God that's supposed to protect us and let this sort of thing happen?
So, the undead only arose on that first night when the lights were in the sky, and it has been quiet since.
That is correct.
Well, we'll have a look around, as long as you do not mind.
Have at it. I've been walking these fields almost nonstop these last few days, only taking a few breaks, and I haven't seen much, but perhaps a fresh pair of eyes could help. And I noticed like his eyes are like bloodshot and he looks very tired, like he hasn't really slept.
I'm just gonna nod to him and head to the little chapel, I guess.
Okay. So inside, you find a small statue to Apollo. You see sort of like almost sort of like a tray where you might burn incense. It's empty, cold. the whole building, in fact, feels kind of cold and almost forgotten.
I'm gonna look around for incense to see if there is any.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Let's go. Natural 20.
Play some hacking D&D. Nope,
With a
closed.
19, and you kind of poking around, and you find like sort of like a little vase, and you kind of reach your hand in there, and you find a couple little sticks, little forgotten sticks of it.
I'll just take what sticks I can find and light them with my flint and steel
Okay.
and place them in the tray.
As you light it, you put them in the tray, kind of before the small statue. You feel kind of like a sense of warmth, like a fresh rising. The rising sun is like risen on like a nice warm summer's day, and it feels nice and it feels refreshing. And the little temple feels a little warmer and a little brighter somehow.
So, is this a bottle saying we burn everything? No? Okay, fair enough. But what did... Was there any form of tell as to what exactly the paladin had in mind as to what could be going on? Just about the lake?
No, I haven't asked him about the lake. My mind is kind of blurred about the dream from last night. Perhaps one of you who recalls it a little bit better can bring it up to him.
Yeah.
I
Can
guess
try.
I could try.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can try for sure.
I
Feels like
don't
I
know what
haven't
this
slept
dream
at all.
was. So
Aren't you lucky?
I just fixed my hat on my head a little bit.
I'll go back to the paladin.
Ebron, are you staying inside the little temple, or are you going with them?
Yeah, I'm kind of tidying up in there.
Okay. As you're Nyla, you go talk to Ronald, Paladin.
That's the one.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, he'll kind of look at you solemnly.
Excuse me, kind sir.
Yeah, yes. Can I? What can I do for you?
What can you tell me about your famous lake?
When you say lake, you see him kind of like freeze for a second. And he goes, "Oh, the lake? We don't go to the lake.
I thought you
We
were a
don't go
fishing
there.
village.
Ah, we are. Yes.
Do you not fish in the lake?
And
Why do you have boats? Are they a nice decoration?
1 second.
Oh, rude.
There we go. And he just kind of like every time you mention like he kind of freezes for a second and he just mumbles to himself like, "Oh no, not we don't go to the lake."
I don't like it here.
But and then when you kind of talk to fishing, he just kind of like continues talking. Like the conversation is almost like nothing has happened, and he goes, "Oh yes, we fish. That's how we make our money here. It was mostly through fishing."
Oh, fishing, you say? Where do you fish?
Oh, the water, of course.
I see. Well, thank you for your time.
I'll give you a little nod. Ebron, as you're cleaning up, kind of tidying up the little temple, you feel a rattle in your bag.
Oh.
I was kind of expecting it this time,
Cool.
and I was kind of waiting to see if something would happen. And so when I feel it, I kind of like I call to Varian.
Yep. What's up?
It's doing the thing again. The thing.
Oh, but is it guiding you in direction, or is it just?
Well, I mean, we're here. It's this thing.
I don't know if there's like a hidden room that this little attic could have. Okay.
Shall we try again?
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
I'm gonna take the gauntlet from my bag and set it. Is the statue? How big is the statue?
It's pretty small. I would say like.
Is it like a little thing on a table, or?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like 2 feet, like a little carved stone statue.
All right, I'll just set it in front of the. I'll just place it near the incense in front of the statue on the pedestal or table or whatever it's on.
Okay.
And I kind of take a step back and kind of like look at Varian.
But don't. If you're looking for me to make another little prayer thing, I'm probably the worst person for that.
I mean, you made it worked last time.
I don't know how it worked. I'm pretty sure it was just a fluke.
Well,
Alarin,
What?
do you want to pray to Apollo and make this gauntlet thing do its weird magic thing?
Alarin, come in here.
Okay.
No questions.
What?
It's an order.
It's an order. Hi, Mischievous.
No, it's quite simple.
I'll she'll look at you guys like, what in the heck do you want? I don't understand.
The gauntlet requires 3 blood sacrifices. I'm kidding. No, it doesn't need any of that.
Wha-
No,
we need you. We need
it's-
you to say a prayer. It doesn't have to be specific words, but it has to be along the lines of asking Apollo to grant his strength to break the chain on this gauntlet.
Thanks, comic.
Just kind of lean
Now
down.
and you have to say it with conviction. You have to mean it.
You basically just have to stroke Apollo's ego. Just make him feel like he's on top of the world or some shit. I don't know.
Anytime.
You got this.
Paul's got a sun, right? Dumb question, as everything has suns on it. It works.
Yes.
Cool. Um
I'll be right back.
There we go.
Now, just so you
My
know,
my computer was having a moment. I'm sorry.
just so you know, if what you say displeases Apollo, he's likely to smite you down with the fiery heat of 1,000 suns.
You think I haven't
Just so you
faced
know.
the fiery heat of something before?
Just so you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm gonna kind of get behind Alarin and kind of take her by the shoulders and kind of push her towards the statue till she's standing in front of it.
Okay.
And then I take a couple steps back.
That's fucked up.
Okay. I'm just
Doesn't it?
stumble through the words a little bit, but
It does sound relaxing.
Here, I'll help you. Okay.
oh,
Okay. I'll like whisper the words to you,
have-
and then you
I've
say
got-
them loud and say them with conviction.
okay. I mean, I had something in mind, but okay.
Oh no, go ahead. You're good.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
uh,
All the drinks.
sorry, I'm typing it so I don't forget it. Gonna like stand up tall, a little bit tall, do a little like shuffle thing. Just I can't be loud because my aunt's sleeping, but
No, we require you to scream at the top of your lungs. It's the
please
only
no. Please no.
thing. Isn't he though?
Oh.
What about Daddy Hades from Hades? Can he smite me?
Almighty Apollo, glorious god of the sun, please grant us your strength to break these chains.
Yeah, roll me a religion check.
At 20.
God. My smart self didn't have my thing. Woo!
So you go to say this prayer, and you're so nervous that you sort of stumble over and kind of mumble out the words.
Do you wanna try, Abram?
I kind
nothing
of
happens.
pat Alarin on the shoulder.
Oh God!
Don't worry, Alarin. I was just joking about the whole burning and holy flames thing.
Oh
I'm sure you'll be
chaos!
fine.
Oh chaos or Aphrodite.
Oh, okay.
Everybody in that game, really. Ridiculous.
I look over to Varian.
I just have like a cookie in my mouth. Oh.
Oh well, I'll
Wait,
go
you get the
then.
cookie!
Don't worry about it, because I just stuff it the rest in my mouth, and I
Alarin looks sad.
Well, while you're doing that, I guess I'll try. Lord Apollo, please use your holy strength to break the final chain on this gauntlet. Please. Thank you. In advance. Fuck.
I'm gonna let you roll with advantage since you were the one that lit the incense.
I'll just press the button again.
hey, nice.
With a 14, you see the chain start to glow bright orange, and it melts away.
Hey, see,
Kind of look around. And I reach down and take the gauntlet.
It is pleasantly warm to the touch, not hot, but like a very calming sort of warmth to it.
how
I
many more
kind of look
chains
back at
does
the
this have?
others, and I kind of just.
I believe that was the final chain, if I'm not mistaken.
It was.
Weren't there only like 2 or
Yeah, there were only
3 or
2.
2?
I kind of look back at the others, and I'm like, well, I guess that's it.
Well, now what?
I still think we should bring it with us to Elvengard.
Oh, certainly. We'll certainly bring it with us. And then I put it on.
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
I was about to say.
Yes!
So can we put it on now and see how this goes, or?
So as you sort of squeeze your massive Goliath hand into it, It sort of forms and shapes around you, and you now have a gauntlet of Apollo. The sun symbol on it kind of shines brightly with like a faint orange glow.
I kind of like wiggle my fingers and like test it out.
Feels great.
I don't feel cursed. I feel fine. Well,
For all intents and purposes, it is magical, and it will take a little time to attune to it. So next time you take a short rest, you can spend some time studying it, and I will give you what it does.
excellent. I'll hold on to this.
Nice.
Just one moment. I'm adding it to my notes here.
It won't hinder you as far as combat goes in any way, Bear.
Okay, that's what kind of what I figured.
Yeah, for stealthing purposes and stuff, it's just neutral, just like a neutral glove.
Yeah, I'm kind of like moving my fingers, moving my wrist, and well, nothing terrible has happened. I haven't been turned to dust by any ancient spells, so I guess we'll carry on.
Sweet.
Okay.
Wait,
I
what
kinda
if the
like-
what if the paladin recognizes what that gauntlet is? Wait, we don't even know what it really is, though.
Well, let's go find out right now. And I'll leave the chapel and return to where the paladin is patrolling the field or looking out over the field.
Okay, he kind of gives you a little nod.
Nyla, were you able to learn any more information about the lake?
Not at all. They refuse to mention it at all. If you try to bring it up, they only say, we don't go to the lake, and that's all.
I do have a theory about this.
Just mentioning the lake is making me nauseous, so I'm guessing something's there.
I'm sure, and I'm sure that whatever we were affected by last night, if these poor villagers have been experiencing the same thing for multiple nights now, then
they're properly brainwashed.
Exactly what I was thinking. The effects must compound.
Nice gauntlet, by the way.
Thanks, I just got it. I don't know what it does, but I'm never taking it off, ever.
Oh my god, I
It's
almost
nice to
choked
see
on my
you still
coffee.
have a hand.
I
would assume you still have it.
I do still have it. I didn't think too much about it when I put it on, for better or worse. But with the prayer, we were able to break the final chains. But we're not any closer to understanding what it does or why it was cursed in the first place.
Same. I thought they were gonna put it on with the chain still on.
Do you want me to cast some detect magic on it?
No, that's fine.
That's fine.
I'll just wear it.
Never take
Sir
it.
Ronald.
You gauntlet.
Ronald, sir. Ronald, sir. Sir Ronald.
Yes.
I'm kind of like brandish the gauntlet.
You see his eyes go wide.
I told you before we were here to help.
How did you get this?
The chosen one.
It's a secret.
Did-
But what can you tell me now? Maybe we're testing you.
He's gonna put
his hand onto the hilt of his sword, and go, you best tell me where and how you came upon that gauntlet.
And I'm gonna kind of like straighten up and like stand up real straight.
Or you tower over, he's just a regular human.
And kind of like look down at him. And kind of like grimace at him. I was chosen by Apollo to carry this artifact. That's why I have it.
Oh.
Now will you offer what aid you can, either through information or through the use of your blade?
He, at the mention of Apollo, he's gonna kind of like spit to the ground and just be like, what good is Apollo? What good is a chosen of Apollo? It did nothing for me. Did Andor give you that gauntlet?
Yes, he did.
And how did
he... what do you know of Andor? I'm the one asking the questions here.
I used to travel with him. We adventured together. There's one more in our group. But he foolishly put that gauntlet on and decided to hide himself away when he realized that it was cursed and he was unable to take it off. It's no small trinket. It's a gauntlet imbued with some of Apollo's own energy and magic. And he will try to take it from you. Or at least those that know what it is.
Does that mean you will?
No, I have no use for it. I simply still wear his sigil because this is the only armor I have. I didn't think I'd have to don the armor again and to retire here until the incident when I had to put it on and slay my wife to put her back to rest. No use for that or the gods.
So Andor did not give me this gauntlet. We found it on his body. We found it near his body, where he'd been slain.
His eye. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna start recapping our story,
okay.
But you go ahead.
So when you mention like it's like you found it in his body, his eyes are kind of gonna narrow. Just like, did you kill Andor for the gauntlet? And are you after me now?
No, we were not. We were after him, but to check on him. We were sent by the Adventurers Guild to check on his whereabouts.
So the fool went and got himself killed.
He was attacked and killed by the same cultists who released these shades to possess the undead. Surely it was they who were after the gauntlet. We recovered it to keep it safe, and by Apollo's own will, we were able to break the chains that bound it through prayer. But what that means for us, or the significance of this gauntlet, we are still coming to understand slowly.
Well,
but what?
Go ahead.
What led you to reside in this town, as opposed to seeking out Andor yourself, knowing how important this artifact is?
Andor made his choices, and I made mine. I met my wife here, and we came back to retire from. I retired from adventuring to be with her, but she got sick and passed away.
How is it that you found yourself in Andor's company to begin with? And did he have the gauntlet the whole time?
No, we found it on one of our many escapades. We had fallen into some sort of underground caverns and came upon it. Looked like somebody had tucked it away for some sort of nefarious purposes, and it was covered in those chains. Andor always had a sort of a was very ambitious and thought he would be able to break whatever was binding it, and when he wasn't able to, he stole away. Very tragic. Very tragic.
I'm kind of
Very sad little
just
town.
gonna kind of like nod thoughtfully. Well, I know that your faith in Apollo is lost, but just know that the gods do not always work by carrying us cradled in their arms. And sometimes they work simply by giving us guidance, pointing us towards what needs to be done, and seeing if we as men have the strength to see it through. So even if you feel abandoned, just know that maybe it is his work that brought us here to your village.
I'm done waiting for guidance. I'm gonna wield my sword with my own strength. And he's gonna kind of like toss his shield aside, which has his holy symbol emblazoned on it. And as the shield clangs to the ground, behind you, the roof collapses in on the little temple.
I kind of like a turn and look back at it.
I didn't do it. That's structural damage.
Well, to carry on your own is as fine a thing as any, and just know that even so, we are still here to help, not as followers of Apollo, but as good men and women and rabbits and lizards and lions.
Oh, that is something I can appreciate, I suppose. I wish you safe travels, and take care of yourself. That gauntlet might end up making you more of a target than anything.
Well, come what may, it's still better in our hands than to already be in the hands of those who wish to use it for ill.
That's true. That's true. Well, if you really are good folk like you say you are, I suppose you're as good as any to carry on the gauntlet.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, we're taking one of your boats.
Just gotta shrug. They're not mine.
I'm gonna like turn away and leave him to his patrolling.
Okay.
Why do we need a boat?
I kind of gather the others around. Whatever is telling them to stay away from the lake, surely that is the source of what's happening here in the town. How the lake itself is connected to what transpired in the capital, I don't know, but it's the only lead we have. And I feel that we are the only ones in town who have the strength of will to even go near it.
For now.
For now, yes. Another night here, and we likely would be able to do nothing about it.
I mean, Alarin didn't have the dream thanks to the stupid hat that a Holman gave.
Gonna look real
Maybe
proud
he
of her
knows
hat.
something.
Who gave you that hat?
Some
Some
disgusting
crazy
old man.
old man?
Can you seek them out? Do you know where they went?
No idea.
I
They
can
might
sniff
be
him out.
They might be the only ones in town who are clear of mind.
And hat of tin. But I agree. Let's
Yes, we should.
see if we can find them.
I guess, yeah, we should probably. Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Let's go.
Together, just
Should we ask the innkeep, maybe?
Nyla, you said you could smell him?
It was pretty stinky. You can
Alright.
smell him from a mile away.
Lead the way.
Alright, I'll take out Hazelnut. Hazelnut,
Yes.
do you remember the old man from yesterday?
The old man. And you're gonna see Hazelnut kind of turn to the stuffed bear. Mr. Stuffles, do you remember an old man? Okay, we remember. She's gonna use her little paws to like have a little bear wave at you.
Do you think you can find him, or do I have to ask Cashew for assistance?
Fuck is Cashew? I mean, I can. Do you want me to just? I mean, I can run around town if you want.
If you'd like.
I mean, I would rather stay in your backpack with Mr. Stuffles.
I guess I'm gonna summon Cashew.
Fuck, who's?
Alright, you stay in your backpack and you have your fun.
The hell is Cashew?
I'll
Wait,
turn to the group and ask,
who the hell is
I-
Cashew?
can I have a whole 10 minutes for a spell? It takes a while,
I mean,
Oh, okay, Cashew. We haven't met Cashew yet.
but
Sure.
it's gonna make it easier to find him.
yeah, I have no quarrel with waiting a couple more minutes if it makes it easier to find them.
Yeah, sure. Sounds good to me.
Alright. While you wait, you can harass the paladin asking him about the lake if you want. He loves it.
He
And I'll
loves it. He loves it.
cast over 10 minutes.
Does Hazelnut go away?
Oh, I can summon up to 3, but it's gonna be 2 because I already have 1.
Okay.
Blop.
But you can temporarily wait. Oh, is this a? Oh,
Oh, it's a minute? I thought it was 10 minutes. Oh, that's easier than no worries.
okay. So you summon. I don't have a voice for Madam Cashew. I wasn't ready.
Madam Cashew and Cole.
And Cole. Oh wait, are you summoning Cole as well?
I might as well.
That's a lot of voices.
Oh goodness. All
What?
of the
What
weasels.
is Cole?
A lazy asshole that doesn't do much.
What animal is that?
I forgot how it's called. Armadillo something.
It's an armadillo? Hell yeah.
Armadillo.
Word. All right.
How is it called?
Volvodon? Hello?
It's a spiky boy.
Okay. One spiky boy.
Spiky
hedgehog?
armadillo? Hedgehog? Echidna?
All right. So in a brilliant flash
Porcupine.
of like feathers, you see this owl appears kind of in the air, sort of giving off like a little showy kind of like a loop. And she'll look at you, Nyla. She's like, "What do you want?"
I require your assistance, Cashew.
That's Madam Cashew, thank you very much. And she kind of like preens her feathers. And she'll look over and see Varian and immediately fly to his shoulder. I suppose if there's a handsome one like this, I can show off my talents a little bit.
It's sticking its talons into my shoulder. Help.
You did-
It's gonna kind of
I
like...
can't- What have I done?
It's gonna like... Look, hey, I'm just reading what you wrote. Okay? I'm just reading what you wrote. You asked me to RP these. Okay? So this is not my fault, for starters. And anyway, we're gonna continue. So yeah, this owl is on your shoulder all of a sudden, Varian, and it's like nuzzling you with its head.
Its talons are still digging into me. Nyla, help.
It's
Please.
probably because you're the tallest, I believe.
Nyla,
you.
why have you not summoned me before when there's such a handsome specimen around?
It's staring at me. Do I need to be worried?
It gives you, it's gonna give you like a little wink, Varian.
Oh god.
And you just kind of, and then you guys will kind of notice, just sort of, kind of like half awake, is this armadillo lizard thing.
Oh, I do have that, yes.
And it's just like,
It's a what?
I don't. What did you say it was like an armadillo, like a lizard? What?
What's it called?
Chinchilla.
Did you say
No,
vole?
it's like a spiky armadillo thing. I forgot how
Spiky
they
arma-
called.
Please hold.
It's an armadillo lizard. That's how it's called. Google
Okay.
it.
You see this armadillo lizard, kind of like give this
my
like
goodness, it's so cute. I'm
big
sorry.
stretch, kind of on the ground, and it's just like, can we get this over with? Like, what do you need?
You don't even have to do anything.
Perfect. And he's
You're
gonna
just
like
here
close
to
his eyes.
bathe under the sun. Alright. Madam Cashew, I need your assistance right now. I'm gonna dismiss you, and you're never coming back.
Ooh.
I'm gonna help you, but only
Right.
because I want to, not because you said so.
I'm aware.
But I require this one to come with me, and she's gonna kind of point her beak
He
at
can't
Gabriel.
fly.
I suppose he doesn't need to when he's that handsome. Okay, what can I do?
Need you to find a old man. We're
You
looking for a
summoned
old
me
man.
to find an old man.
That is correct. Now you will serve me and find this old man. Before I get tired of your attitude and just dismiss you.
Well, then you won't have any help finding your old man now, will you?
I dismiss the familiar.
Okay.
With a snap of the finger, I dismiss both of them.
You see Madame Cashew kind of try to give Varian like a quick like peck on the cheek, like a smooch. Like a smooch, not like a peck, but it looks like a beak peck. Or it adds, but she poofs before she can do it.
I'm just watching all this and not saying a word.
And yeah, you just you're kind of like squawking and making weird noises that nobody. Or no, is it in your head? I can't remember how this works.
It is in my head.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah. So you just see them looking at each other. All right. Well, and in a puff, the other two are gone. And Hazelnut's kind of poke her head out of her backpack. Did I hear? Did I hear Cashew?
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, already? What? They
She
found
says
the old
it.
man? What?
She says hello.
Oh, well, I mean, what? Oh, okay.
Alright, we're going to town.
Did you find the old man?
No.
Oh,
We'll do it ourselves. It's okay. You just play with your teddy bear.
I figured if anybody could find it, it would be Madame Cashew. She's quite magnificent. And then she's just gonna dive back in the backpack.
Alright, plan B. We're looking for the whole man ourselves.
Okay.
Alright.
Does
I'm
anyone have
leading the
like
way.
does anyone have like a napkin or a towel or something? I'm bleeding a little bit in my shoulder.
We'll never speak of this again.
I mean, I don't know what the. I'm good. I will. What happened?
I don't even
That's
want to
horrible.
talk about it.
Just,
Madam Cashew, no!
just
None in
for
the lake.
just for
No.
reference, everybody at home, that is Madame Cashew. I forgot to show you guys.
Oh, it's Cole. I love Cole.
And Cole.
Look at him biting his own tail like it's stupid.
Like a stupid. Sorry, I wanted to show the folks at home.
Oh, I'm aware.
Oh my god, look at that owl.
Oh, I sent. Wait, I'm not looking. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
Wait, I found a picture of an armadillo lizard like that.
But
Hang on.
yeah, okay. Look, I'm just following the script here. I don't know. I don't
I'm
know.
aware.
Okay. I just
Best moment ever. It's so good.
okay.
Going
It's
back to
pretty funny.
town.
I'm trying to do work.
It's a Autobahn.
Oh.
It's in the D&D channel on Discord.
Oh yeah, that's exactly that.
Sorry.
That is
Did
hunt for an
Did a
old
whole
man.
man ever say his name? I don't think he did.
Oh.
I don't think so. I don't think you was asked.
I don't think so. I think I was shiny.
All right.
And I think Wolfira just wanted him away. Or Nyla.
Now I want him back.
Yeah.
I miss him.
Make up your mind, lady.
But yeah, I'm going back to town to go find the
I
old
will
man.
also help find that old man.
Okay.
I'll trail along behind. So what was that? What happened? What was going on? That was very strange.
I do have 3 familiars. You're used to Hazelnut, my little weasel.
To mention
I
of
also have Cold and Madame Cashew and Al. Madame Cashew doesn't listen too well, and Cold is very lazy. So they're
They-
both fairly useless.
They didn't seem like they did very much.
No.
Maybe you're a wizard. Can't you just like magic in more hazelnuts?
I mean, I might.
Dude, hazelnut pops out. If you can magic in more hazelnuts, can you magic in more Mr. Stuffles?
No. I cannot clone these.
Just slowly
London
slips back
items.
inside the backpack.
One is plenty enough.
2 would be better. Not that you're not enough, Mr. Stuffles.
My goodness.
So you guys just kind of like meandering through town.
Should we, ask maybe the innkeep? If he knows the crazy old man?
Oh, we
Or
can
if
just
they know the
listen
crazy
in.
old man? I mean, we could just
Screaming, "This
listen
is the
for
end
him.
of time" or something like that.
Yeah.
Just
The
follow
end
the
is
voice.
nigh. Something like that.
So as you guys wander the streets, you don't bump into the old man again. But go ahead and roll me perception checks.
I'm doing it. Bop.
Sorry. Where?
Oh.
Nice.
Lovely.
Yeah, because you guys just kind of wander through town. No sight of him.
Well, I guess he's dead.
Dead.
I still
I
feel
mean-
like we should probably ask somebody, but that's just me.
How old
Everyone's
was this
hiding
old man?
inside.
It was very old.
I mean, I might be right then.
For all I know,
Old
he
man
stumbled
kicked
into the
bucket.
lake.
Did you think he just died on the side?
I mean, if you want to ask the tavern keep. Oh, sorry, air bubble. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, we're good. But if you want to ask the tavern keep, I mean, of the potential housing or whereabouts where this old man may be dead, and by all means, go ahead.
I mean, if we really want to find him, find out more about the lake, potentially, then that kind of our only shot at this point, right? I mean,
Nothing to lose.
yeah.
This is
Hopefully.
me role playing my looking around with my eyeballs for old man with a tinfoil hat. And then I press this. Shit. He's the sneakiest old man I ever met in my life.
Sneakiest.
Oh lord, you gotta
We're
love
all
these
just
girls.
looking at each other
Yeah,
while we talk to
Varian,
each
have
other.
you
Look,
We're
seen
literally
anything?
just going on a walk.
I mean, look, I don't really know how what this old man looks like, but if I see any form of old being here, I will let you all know.
Okay.
God damn it.
He's literally like walking on the road next to us, and none of us saw him.
Oh
And
my god!
Varian just
Honestly-
looked to his right and saw him strolling alongside us.
Look, there's an old
Been
man
trying to
right
give him a
there.
hand for like the last 10 minutes. But
Yeah,
we
he's
lost
actually been tugging on
He's like riding on Nyla's
Yeah.
back.
yeah, he was actually tugging on Alarin's coat.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was pulling on Nyla's coattails trying to get their attention.
Where
I
is he
have
at?
I have that box checked off too, which makes us even more sad.
with a 20, the streets are mostly still deserted. Like people are staying in kind of like inside, but against kind of like one dilapidated building, you notice a little sign propped up, and kind of like scribbly, scrawly handwriting. You see "The end is near" written on the sign. No old man attached though.
Attached to what?
The sign.
There's a
sign.
sign over there. You said he was like a crazy old man, right?
Yeah,
is
he was
correct.
saying something about the end being near, and then handed us these hats. And
Did he
then
turn into that sign over there that says the end is near?
there,
Quick, Nyla, detect magic.
he was wearing a sign, if I remember correctly,
Oh. Okay.
around his
Okay.
neck, and I mean, look, that may have been it. I didn't pay that much attention, but worth a shot.
I'm gonna like go over to the sign.
I'm gonna also go to the sign with my
Kinda like to
shiny
look around.
tinfoil hat.
So if you guys approach the sign, by the sign you see a little tiny like handbell, on the ground next to it, and underneath you see sort of this greasy piece of paper.
Alright, we'll check the piece of paper.
It's a full piece of paper.
And I'll hold the bell to make sure Alarin doesn't steal it.
You're so rude.
What is here?
The note just says, I had, if you need what you were missing, ring the bell.
Okay. I ring the bell. Wait. Nice.
You play a beautiful song with the bell. On
like the bell.
partway through your performance, which is pretty nice. Even like a few people kind of come out of their houses to watch. You hear a loud pop, and something gently floats to the ground, and it looks like a crumpled tinfoil hat.
Okay, in all honesty, I thought the pop was like his bones popping into place or something like that. I'm not going to lie.
I thought he was gonna like transform from a frog or something, but well, this
I would like to ask him a question.
well,
but,
we were hoping for the
mean,
man
his-
himself.
His hats are super snazzy,
I'm gonna
very
like
shiny.
I'm gonna pick up the hat and kind of like hold it out to Nyla.
She does not like the hat.
I will hold it out to Varian.
It's quite a
I
nice
will,
hat.
I will
like
take
his
the
hat.
hat and I'll actually like. I'll
I mean,
mold
I
it.
didn't have dreams last night.
I'll
Mold it into
to
like
look
a full
a.
like metal plate helm with a working visor. And
Oh
everything.
snap!
I mold it to like the Bloodborne hat.
Even
Roll me
better.
there's not a crafting check. Roll me something relatable.
Let's go with the dex check then.
Yeah, there you go.
See how well I can get it. Not that well. It's fine.
It's real ugly.
It's pretty bad.
Sure,
Get
it's
the
like
general.
it's like more of like a fedora shape at that point.
God.
Beautiful. I love
It's
it.
the return.
With like instead of like a visor, it's just kind of like a like floppy piece that like hangs down on the side.
Okay.
It'll work.
I ring the bell again.
Nothing happens.
I ring the bell.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I kind of just like stand there, my hands on my hips. I'm like, what if we do? Let's try this. I kind of like lean back and like kind of bellow it. Hey, old man, I'm gonna steal your bell and your sign.
You see kind of like a couple people that had come out to watch your performance kind of start to murmur a little bit. And one of them will be like, hey, what are you up to over there? Were you talking about robbing an old man?
I don't think he
I kinda- I
actually
st-
wants the bell and the
No.
sign.
I just,
think
like,
we
slump
just
down.
would like to talk to the old man, and we don't know if he's here or where he is. But the hat
Yeah.
appeared, so
I'll just set the bell down. We're not trying to rob anyone. We're just trying to find him. I was hoping it would bring him out.
Usually he's out and about with his sign. He's been here for a few days now, but it's been quiet. Maybe he decided to skip town.
Does he have a home around here, or?
No, he's from out of town. He kind of rolled in with people headed to the capital for the festival and just stayed here.
So he's new to the town.
Yeah, newer. Been here for a couple weeks. We didn't have the heart to kick him out. And honestly, he didn't cause too much trouble. He made little hats, and the kids enjoyed the hats.
Well, we mean him no harm. We just wish to speak to him.
I haven't seen him. Like I said, maybe he finally up and left. Not exactly the best of times around here.
I'll set the bell back down on the next to the sign.
Once you kind of put it down, they'll kind of give you a little nod. They're gonna kind of filter back into their houses.
Well, that leaves us with a few choices. So I say we take a vote.
A vote?
A vote to either leave this town behind, or a vote, or to get to the bottom of it. And I believe that getting to the bottom of it involves the lake.
If anything, we can have a look around the lake. But yes, I'm perfectly fine with a vote.
I don't remember. Was our letter task very time pressing?
kind of. Yeah. Yeah, we were supposed to deliver that as soon as possible.
Were they?
And before
If we played
somebody
game
else
at a
did.
festival, I'm sure we can investigate a lake.
What time of day is it right now?
It's probably like midday.
All right.
We have only been here for like less than 24 hours too.
I would say let's see if we can find anything that deals with the lake by end of end of day today, did not see it through. If there's nothing to really go off of, other than don't go near the water, then let's just keep heading.
Let's just not go near the water and,
No, I'm gonna try and go
Go
near the
down the
water.
guard.
Let's go.
Oh,
I wanna
Nope.
look around the
Nope.
lake.
All right, have fun. Nope. See you later.
I wanna
You guys told me specifically not to. I am not going to.
know what kind of an effect it has.
Varian, are you wearing a hat?
yes, I am
Okay.
currently wearing the hat.
Who's all going towards the lake?
I'm going.
So
to the lake.
I'm going to slowly make my way towards the lake and towards one of the boats.
Okay. As
And
you
I
guys
want to see what happens.
begin to head towards the lake, I need Nyla and Ebrin to make Constitution saving throws.
Doing it.
I believe. Not bad.
So, Nyla, you all of a sudden kind of get into your head that going to the lake is like the worst idea.
You know what? Maybe they're right. Going to the going to the lake seems awful. You know, when the paladin said if we don't go to the lake, probably for a good reason. I don't want to drown. I don't know how to swim. That's a lie. I know how to swim, but we don't even have a boat. I'm going back to town.
I'm gonna just stand with my hands on my hips.
You can bring hazelnut if you want.
No. This is it. This is as I feared. We are being affected. Something is trying to steer us away from the lake.
If I walk towards Ebrin, and by that basically walking towards the lake, is there any of this effect?
Do you have a hat on?
Yes.
No, you feel nothing. You're fine.
Hold on. Nyla, come here.
Oh no, you come to me.
Oh, well, anyways, yes. I walk over to Nyla. I'm going to, like, football carry her in one hand. I'm going to take my hat and put it on Nyla
Just
and set her closer towards the lake.
As he's grabbing me, as he's trying to grab me, I'm fighting for my life and I'll cast.
oh no.
Don't kill your teammate.
Misty step.
Okay.
I'm running back to the
Oh my
village.
lord.
Yeah, so you go to like grab Nyla and you just end up grabbing thin air as they poof away.
I kinda as Nyla ticks off, I go over to Varian and kinda like stay his hand. No, it was a test. It's as I feared. This old man wasn't as crazy as we thought. Whatever these garbage hats are, they are actually shielding you from the persuasion. They're shielding you from the effects that have afflicted this whole village. Alright, listen close, Varian. As far as I know, only you and Alarin are safe from it now. The fact that I was able to get even as close as I have might just be due to my size, it might be due to my strength of will, but I don't know if it's something that would last. So it's up to the two of you. So my plan is to take a boat across the lake, or onto the lake, and see what you can find. And Nyla and I will circle the shore from as close as we can get. And then we'll meet back up on the other side, I guess.
Like we're planning on going around here.
Or part of the way around, at least.
I'd say let's kind of try to go like quarterly if possible.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's. I mean, if we die, we die.
If we
Aaron,
die,
What?
we die.
we're getting a boat.
Why? Okay. Sudden change of
science.
mind, but okay.
We're gonna see if we can find anything on the water.
Alright.
So if
Alright,
there is any
well,
form of sign that something is fucky, we're hauling ass back onto the shore.
sounds great.
Yeah.
If I'm correct, if I remember correctly, you know how to use boat, right?
Yes.
You know how to use
Yeah.
boat.
As do I, so it should, in theory, go okay.
Nyla!
It's
Nyla!
gone.
I'm gonna go back to the village.
I just ran back to the not inside, just hiding, not hiding, sitting, in the stairs, outside.
Nyla, that was a very cruel thing for Varian to do. But don't worry. You and I've sent the two of them on a task, but I have something for the two of us as well.
I see that you sent them to their death.
Now, let's not put it that way. Let's not be negative about this.
And the campaign's
But
over.
you and I are going for a walk. Doesn't that sound much nicer?
I'm not a child.
Sorry. I don't know how much your brain has been broken by this thing.
My brain is just fine.
Alright. Well, we're going to patrol. And we're not patrolling towards the lake. Now, if this patrol happens to bring us adjacent to, but not towards the lake, or particularly near the lake, then it's purely coincidence and an accident. Come on, let's go. And it just
Alright, I'll trust you. I'll trust you on this one. Can you not just bring hazelnut instead of me?
No.
Oh,
I need you in case we have to blow something up.
I can't blow up a lake, but I'll try.
So, Ebrin and Nyla are circumventing the lake to the south?
We're going to starting to the west.
Like you're headed like southwest from the town, right?
Yeah, but
So-
we're not going at a particularly fast pace.
Okay. Oh, I can't even. Can I? No snapping. This way.
Yeah.
Can you guys see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't. That's bizarre.
Strange.
This way. Okay. So what? And then Varian and Alarin are commandeering a boat?
Yes.
Somehow, yes.
Okay.
Go.
Alright, so you talk me through what you guys are doing.
All right. So I'm just gonna walk over there, grab a
This
boat,
is a
slap it
very
on the water,
big
and let's go.
lake, isn't it?
It's a pretty big lake.
It's a really big lake.
So we're just gonna grab a boat and just head onto the water, yeah.
I guess.
All right.
I don't know if you have a plan. I don't have a plan here.
No, I was told the plan was to go see if there was anything fucky with the water. Other than what we already know. And then we reconvene and kind of trade notes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
us just probably take a boat with no one here and be on our way.
Yeah, so they're just like small fishing boats, like or just like essentially like kind of long rowboats.
Yeah.
You guys start rowing out into the lake.
I guess.
Yeah.
So as you guys, so are you guys headed towards the center of the lake? What's the plan here?
Probably like go a decent amount out into the lake. I don't want to go like directly into the center.
Yeah, no.
I just kind of want to stay like around like the kind of like the circumference a little bit.
Okay.
It's kind of like out here where I guess the middle of my ping is.
Okay.
Towards like that way, I guess. If that's what you're.
Let's do this. How many feet away from the shore are you guys going? Map is not to scale.
Let's say probably
How large is
100
the
to
lake?
150. Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Say like
that is
100
that
yards.
is good.
Hang
Something
on.
like that. 100 yards isn't
How
that
big is the
far.
lake?
Big. It's big.
It's a giant. It's
Size
a giant
big.
lake.
Size
like a-
big.
Yeah, it's very big.
I don't like water in real life, so playing a character that's comfortable with the water is difficult for me.
All right. So you guys row out to about 100 feet out.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to make me some perception checks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, would I? Yeah, I'm rowing.
It's just Varian's just so focused.
Can only focus on one thing at a time.
Oh man, what is it? Madam Cashew would be swooning right now as in rippling muscles just rowing across the lake.
I rolled an 18.
With an 18, you see kind of more towards towards like where the center area would be. You start to see some large ripples kind of go across the surface of the lake.
Varian.
What?
Look at the center of the lake. Do you see the large ripples?
I see water.
Lovely. Well, trust me when I say there's very large ripples coming from the middle of the lake, and I don't know what that is.
Did it seem like it was coming towards us, or?
Not yet.
It'll be fine. We'll just kind of
Yep.
We'll go around just the crest of.
They seem
of
to
the lake
be
then.
just coming up from the middle, or
Towards that way. So not like the direct middle, but like you know, south from the southeast, a little way, like I would say like 100 feet away. You start to see some ripples, and the ripples are kind of getting bigger, and it's almost like small waves are kind of lapping up against the side of your little boat.
You can't tell me you don't see it.
At this point, Varian, you would be able to spot it.
A little bit. Does it seem like it's getting like closer to our boat, or just
It is
seems
worse.
it's going in an aimless direction?
It does seem to be getting a little closer, kind of very, very slowly.
Well,
I'm
going to slowly start bringing myself to the shore.
I agree with you on that one, and I say we just keep the boat.
As you guys row back to the shore, the ripples recede, and the lake goes still again.
I'm going to probably regret doing this.
No.
I'm going to.
I'm not strong enough to counteract Varian in any way.
I'm going to put one hand on the hat and keep it up to my head. Another hand kind of gripping the side of the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put my head under the water to try to see if I can see anything.
Hmm.
How murky is the water?
That's a good question.
It's,
You
it's,
didn't think
it's...
about this.
I didn't think about this. Thank you for the hydrate. I'll tell you what, you can see sort of like a dark shape. It seems small, but also you can kind of tell that this lake is really deep, so it's kind of hard to get a sense for how big it is.
Okay.
Just because it's some distance away.
Okay. Pull my head out of the water.
Just
Blow
stare
the-
at Varian.
Blow the water out of my nostrils. It's hard to see in there. But from what I can tell, it might
It's
be
something?
big. It's definitely something. I don't know just how big it is. Do you want to try?
I
I can hold on to
I
you.
can try. I guess I'll give it a shot if Varian's gonna hold on.
Yeah, I'll hold on to you.
And unless you have something that's gonna help you see, you're gonna kind of see the same
Yeah.
thing that Varian saw.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that's good. I don't think I have anything that's gonna help with that.
Okay.
Can
No.
we see the lake from where we are?
You can see it, but I mean, they would be like almost like a speck on the lake. I would assume because you guys.
Would they have seen the ripples? Because it
No,
would have
but
gone.
I don't
I
think
mean,
so.
I can see them on the lake.
Yeah.
Okay. I saw that they like kind of like turned around and started making their way back already, so I'm gonna like turn around as well and return back to
Let's play some
kind
D&D.
of back towards
Let's play
town
some D&D,
where they're-
comic.
or whatever point along the shore they're getting closest to. And I'll kind of just like wait for them.
If you are gonna try and like approach the shore, like closer than you were before, you're gonna have to make another Constitution saving throw. Same with Nyla if they're trying to get even closer.
No.
Come on, Nyla. We'll return to town. They'll know where to find us.
Well, that was a short walk, but that's fine.
I feel like these woods hold no information for us.
What is Varian and Allard still out on the boat? What are you guys doing as they return to town?
I don't trust this boat to be sturdy enough for whatever it is.
God, I got so hungry.
Yeah, no. If it tries to capsize us, yeah, we're gone.
Yeah, no, we're gone. Do you just want to return to shore now that we've seen what they've seen, or part of what they've seen? I guess,
Maybe.
considering they're fishing.
Well, do we just want to head just direct to the
dry.
shore, or do we want to head back to town?
Should probably return the boat to where we found it.
That's true. All right.
When are we playing,
Because,
Zeus?
it's not
Comic?
our boat.
When and where?
No.
I know I would be mad if somebody didn't return my boat. First of all, I wouldn't be letting my boat out to anybody, but we also didn't ask. So
That's also true.
Just kinda stole. Just
I
kind of stole a
probably
boat.
should capsize the boat.
God, I'm so
It's a
cold.
Mo'oma boat.
Yeah.
You know
Then
how
that would
people
be
are
2
about
for
their
2
boat.
on no boats for me. Yeah, let's go. Let's head back to town.
Okay, sounds good. We'll kind of maneuver the boat around and then head back to the docks where it was.
Okay. So you just put the boat back and head back to town.
Yeah,
I figure you guys all reconvene.
wet faces and all. From water.
Yeah, I have just a wet fur, a wet semi-mane.
What would
I feel like
Madam
I'd
Cashew
be fairly
cake.
dry, but like maybe a little bit
Ein bisschen.
damp. I don't know.
Yeah, let's make our way back to the tavern. They'll probably be here
Probably.
soon.
Hopefully.
Maybe. Or maybe they'll be this year.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hope they're all right. Don't know where they ended up.
We're waiting back at the inn.
Sweet.
Oh shit! There you guys are. Did you guys see
Us?
anything? Or how's your mission?
Well, we could only. It yielded very little with us not being able to approach the shore of the lake. How about you? Did you see anything? Anything in the water? Any signs of
Something? Yes.
what might be causing
What it is?
these
No.
dreams?
There was definitely something as we got closer to the center of the lake. There were these
What do you mean
very
something?
That boat was very small. I didn't trust it not to capsize if we got into some trouble out there.
Yeah, if that boat got knocked over, that thing would have probably just killed us in the water.
Yeah. We're not sure exactly how big it was, but there's something in the water. And it's not friendly, as far as I'm concerned. It cared that we were there.
I kind of just scratch my head. Well, what would that have to do with? Could it be
I
that?
don't know.
Could it be that the messages in our sleep and the undead aren't related at all, and this poor
More-
town is just
More than likely.
afflicted by two separate calamities at once?
I mean, potentially.
Seems to be that way.
Well, we already know that the villagers will offer no help when it comes to anything that has to do with the lake.
Yeah. No. Steve,
Yes.
would I have heard anything about it in travels of sorts, potentially? Or I can ask you that another time.
You can roll a
and
history
maybe
check.
for after. Cool. Oh, come on, open, please. Oh, there it is. Where is that? Right there. Cool. No.
No, nothing. Not ringing
Jack
any
shit.
bells. Hey, you ought to have seen
Um,
Nessie. How did you know, Zeus? How did you know?
Varian, you mentioned you were out on the sea, I believe, a little bit.
Yes.
Have you ever heard anything about this lake that you can recall? I don't seem to remember hearing anything, even in, tales that are told.
I mean, in all honesty, my
I don't
port
know.
is pretty close to here, but not too much word normally gets about here, unless it's
Yeah.
something super crazy.
Mhm.
But let me see if I could think of anything. Is there potentially a chance that there might have been any form of word coming about anything from Masses?
What port were you? You were from Port Valence, right?
Yeah, just directly south from here.
Okay. So you would know, I think, because a lot of they would boat down the river south from Lasses to Port Valence to sell fish and stuff to get kind of shipped elsewhere. So you would know that generally this would be a big fishing village, and it's very odd that there aren't any boats out at all, and that there's nobody selling anything.
Yeah. So more than likely they just can't get into the lake
to
because of
fish.
that weird thing that we saw.
Did we see any fish at all when we dunked our heads under?
Yeah, you would have seen some fish.
Yeah, okay, then that's definitely strange.
Yeah, whatever that creature that was coming towards us. I think it's probably a massive deterrent for anyone who's looking to properly fish.
I would say so.
So
We are not equipped with a vessel to handle said thing, most likely.
no, not really.
I don't know if we could even get one up the river. Any of the rivers around, but if we even had one. But who knows? We haven't even seen the rivers. So, well, we've seen one. I haven't been in this area a little bit down south of here, but not very much.
Yeah, there's a port town called Port Valence that is pretty much my hometown. So
I think I remember being there a handful of times.
it's not bad. But yeah, I don't think there wasn't too many any things I could probably help in sea monstrosities or lake monstrosities in this case down there. Yeah, I'm not entirely certain as to what exactly we can do for the lake here.
Yeah,
Ibrin, Naira, can you think of anything that's possibly deal with any creatures in the lower depths?
Ebron's asleep on his feet. Please come back later.
Staring into the distance.
What was that?
He's back. He's back with us.
He's back. Okay, cool.
Just can you think of a way to go and deal with a creature in more of the deeper waters?
Yes, I've been thinking about this while I waited for you.
Ah.
How big is Alarin's hat? The tinfoil one.
It's pretty much it's cobalt sized, so fairly small.
Ellerin sized.
We need to find a way to acquire more of these protective armors things.
If Nyla will wear one, that would assist. But we can't
Oh,
find
she'll wear one.
Mr. Old Man.
But do you remember what the villagers said? The villagers said that the children of the village were fans of his hats.
But why would we take them from the children?
Oh,
Maybe they
you
like
know what,
shiny
Alarin?
things
That's a
too.
good idea. Let's have the children go kill the sea monster.
No! What?
They would serve as bait.
Make
They're
the
not gonna
creature
wanna do it
surface.
either.
So we
Yeah,
can attack
they're
it
not
on
even
there.
using their hats. We'll give them back when we're done. This is a... I'm sure they'll understand.
Hey, I mean,
Alarin
if
is
you're
if
trying to
not,
get
genuinely concerned.
And if they don't want to share them, that's fine, because Varian and I are experts on scaring children.
Oh my god.
I mean, if
Alright.
you're looking to kind of get some form of shark, you do need some form of a chum.
You guys are terrible.
Correct. Anyways.
Yes,
let's
and-
go acquire some hats.
Alaren's gonna stay out of this.
Steve, how far is the lake from the town?
The town actually like stretches all the way up to the lake.
Oh.
There's like a few kind of like sort of building-ish type things kind of near the lake that you think maybe like process like fish and stuff as it comes in.
Well, where's the inn?
The inn?
Like, is it near the lake?
No, it's kind of like in the western part of town, almost like right when you guys walked in.
Hmm.
Sorry, I apologize for the lack of city maps.
Oh, it's fine. If I were to summon a fish, can you throw it in the lake? I can take a peek at what it is.
We can also have Varian just take it down to the shoreline.
Do we have barkeep? Can I get a glass of, or a tankard of water?
Sure. He'll bring you over a tankard of water.
All right. Now you can put your fish in the tankard. I'll take the tankard to the sea, and we'll go from there. Sound like a plan?
That sounds like a plan. And
Alright.
over the next minute, I'll cast Flock of Familiar again, summoning 2 fishes into the water.
Very fast fishes.
Okay. And while you're doing that, Alarin and I will go rob some children.
I am not robbing any children.
Don't knock till you try it.
No. Gosh, you're worse than my old crewmates.
Some thief you are. Not even gonna rob a child.
Hey, thieves can have values. Who said I was a thief?
It's for the greater good.
Look, let's be honest. If they have shiny objects.
Yeah, but they're
I know you
children.
like shiny objects.
But they're
That just makes it
children.
easier.
But they're children.
All right, so you're walking down with a cup full of fish, or 2 fish, right?
2 fish.
2 fish in a tankard.
And are you able to see through the fish's eyes, Nyla, or how does that work?
Oh, it's 1 mile away from me. The max range, but yes.
That should be okay. You can get a little ways out.
Yeah.
1,200 and something odd feet.
So, and I'm sorry, you said you can see through the fish's eyes?
I can see, yes.
Okay, alright, so, Varian, you dump the fish into the lake?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So what is your plan, Nyla? Are you just having them swim to the center, or you could just, what are you doing?
Yeah, I wanted to swim over to the center where the ripples were
Okay.
while I look through the eyes of the fishes.
And are they like diving down, or are they like on towards the top of the lake?
Top the lake for now.
Okay. So as they swim out to the top of the lake, not much happens. It's pretty calm. You see other fish kind of swimming around.
We're going down.
As you swim down, you notice that it is a very deep lake. And as you get lower and lower, soon you start to see some moving shapes in the water, which look like large tentacles. And one of them begins to wrap itself around one of your fish. And the fish is brought up to a large eye. And this is what you see. I just realized this picture has no eyes. This has eyes. This is essentially what it looks like.
Ooh.
But it's got several kind of like eyes on either side of its head. And it's gonna bring one up close to one of its eyes, and then Nyla, in your head, You hear, and kind of this like booming, sort of echoey voice. Why have you come here to disturb my slumber?
Oh, uh, so I can hear you just fine, but I don't know if you hear me back.
I can.
I see that you sent us some very enjoyable dreams about staying away from the lake.
And I see that you, and your, friends don't know how to listen.
Now, we're pretty stubborn. And curious, of course.
Sometimes curiosity can be a bad thing.
It can. Now the question is why are you driving the villager crazy?
What's up, Sane? How you doing? I'm simply requesting that they stay away from the lake. That is all. Just as I have requested you to stay away from the lake. Yet here we are, having a chat.
Is it not nice to have a chat for once?
It's quiet for a moment. And says, I suppose sometimes it can be nice.
Is it okay for me to ask a few questions?
There's another long pause, and it says, "Go." It's just like, "Go on," and it doesn't. You don't feel like it has necessarily any malicious intent as it's chatting with you. It sounds, but it does sound like old.
Would it be okay for the villagers to go back fishing to earn a living? If they leave you alone, of course.
I don't believe there's enough food for us.
Oh.
Like saying, it was definitely overdue, long overdue.
Are you one of the reasons why the undead are coming back to back to life? Or do you know anything about that?
I am not aware of any such issue. I can't venture from the lake.
Would you know what's causing it? You seem old and knowledgeable.
For something of this magnitude, something powerful must have be behind the scenes. I know not what it is. Perhaps the same power that brought me here.
Do you know what brought you here? And why?
Do not. Perhaps it was just a side effect from whatever is troubling the town.
Well, I'll make sure that everyone leaves you alone for now. From now, I mean. And make sure not to send more dreams. Or make them more pleasant.
The dreams are to keep people away.
You know what? That's fair. I'll leave you be. Don't kill my fish.
It'll slowly let go of the fish. And it's going to recede back into the depths of the lake.
Alright. I'll let the fish do its thing, whatever, it's in 1 hour. And go back and stop like seeing through its eyes. And who's with me? I forgot.
Are you by yourself? Wait, did they leave you to just kind of?
No, we're all there.
Oh, okay.
No, we're there.
I was trying to convince Alarin to help me, but we decided. But
not
she was very
stealing
reluctant, so
children's
we're all kind of
pets.
just there. And then Varian release the
Bury
fish
and
into
release
the
the
lake and then
fish.
return to us also. So we've kind of just been, at a safe
Chilling.
distance from the shore, just waiting.
Alright, so after seeing our stuff seeing through the fish eyes, I'll look over to my companions and say that I had a chat with whatever is in the lake. I don't know what that is. I never seen it before, or this kind. But it is intelligent. It has
Thanks,
been
man.
the cause of the dreams. It just wants to be left alone. It seems peaceful or neutral. It just wants to be left alone. And it has nothing to do with the undeads.
Oh.
But I fear that if we mess with it,
That is
it won't be docile anymore.
well, this is a strange turn of events.
That's
It certainly is
interesting.
reassuring that it is not malicious and responsible for the undead.
Just wants to be left alone and do its own thing.
I feel like the only solution is to let it be and do what we can to convince the villagers to steer clear.
Oh, I'm
I mean,
sure
I
it's gonna
think
take
they're
care of that.
already steered clear.
No convincing needed.
Yeah, I think it's a great job of
Dreams
that
are
already.
Judging
stuff.
by your guys' reactions to the dream, if everybody's having those dreams,
Sankai is the
Whatever
cutest
they
streamer
were?
on Twitch.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything.
12 out of
They can
10.
stay away.
I mean, to be fair, all those dreams are extremely just unsettling and not very restful. Or is it still going to be like constantly giving those dreams out to the people?
Well,
I did ask, and all it said is that it's to keep people away from the lake. So I would assume so. But after seeing what it is, I refuse to get anywhere closer to the lake ever. It
what
was a
did you
terrifying
see?
looking thing. Oh, I can't even describe it with words.
Draw it?
Appreciate the hydrate, thank you.
I'd rather not. Just take my word for it.
Hey, yo, Zeus, you
Oh,
stream?
Okay.
What the heck? I didn't even know.
well,
Everybody go drop Zeus a follow.
I feel like that is that.
Yes, we might want to pack our things and leave before nightfall. I'm not sleeping here.
Agreed. And though the villagers remain wary about the undead, I feel like the initial attack, it might have been all that there was. As spirits that escaped from the statue in the capital spread out across the land. If there's no risk of reoccurring attacks, then
No known risk, anyway.
no known risk. Yeah. So obviously the villagers, won't be put at ease, but
We did what
the
we
chance-
could, and that's as much as we can do.
the danger might have passed for now, even if there is nothing we can do for them. Well, let's leave town immediately,
With
And we'll
pleasure.
and we'll sleep on the road.
As you guys pack up and gather your belongings, I think this is where we'll end the session. Thank you so much for watching. And again, we are playing this live on Twitch, so if you ever want to see any of this unfold as it happens, come drop by the stream. Also, all of our players are fellow streamers, and if you like what you heard, please go check them out. They are all absolutely fantastic folks. I'll have links to their Twitch pages down in the description below as well. Thanks again, and we hope to catch you all next time. Have a good one.